If you make films and videos, you want people to watch them. That's why you made them. So you upload them to YouTube and then you wait and see. How do you know how they're doing? Are they getting enough views and likes? And are you getting enough subs? We're going to show you key ratios that you can calculate that YouTube doesn't give you that'll help keep you out of the dark. Welcome to Pull My Focus, Adventures in the World of Digital Filmmaking, where we give you the inside tips on how to make great video. YouTube is a huge, daunting, and exciting place to watch videos of all kinds. And if you make videos, whether they're narrative films or nonfiction videos, you pretty much need to be on YouTube. But once you start uploading, for a period of time, it's a bit of a slog. The first stats you watch are right there in front of your face, slowly trickling up for the rest of the world to see as well, views and subscribers. So you make and upload more videos, the whole time wondering, are you just showing your films to a half-empty theater? Just because you can see your views and subs doesn't really give you any useful information. You can't compare yourself to a channel that's been posting videos for 8 to 10 years or covers a completely different subject matter than you. Film Riot has been posting for 11 years and just hit a well-deserved 1 million subscribers this summer. But their other channel, Variant Comics, has already been at 1 million subscribers and they've only been posting for 5 years. But that's because their audience, comic book fans, are a much bigger pool than Film Riot's, which are filmmakers.
That's the smell of new comic books.
So, unless you're an insanely dramatic comedian with mad jump cut editing skills like Sailor J, who went from 0 to 100K subscribers in 1 month, then you need much better stats to look at. And besides, she totally deserves it because nobody contours like her. Nobody.
Blending, it is expunged. And we're blending, drenched with the power of Satan. I look like a completely different person.
Well, the good news is YouTube's been around long enough that there's enough data out there that you can compare to. Matt, Pat, and Stephanie of the Game Theorist channel gave a pack-filled seminar on this subject at VidCon this past June. And so we're going to give you some of that gold. We're going to look at what in the business world is called a KPI, Key Performance Indicator. A KPI is a value that demonstrates how effectively you are achieving your objectives. For example, a KPI for the health of your car might be how many miles per gallon you're getting. And you would calculate that by logging the speedometer each time you filled the tank with gas and how many gallons it took to fill the tank. Now also get a sales KPI. Junk mail, or what they call direct mail, because the offer is mailed to you directly versus you finding it on your own somewhere. They want you to subscribe to a magazine. Now, how many subscriptions per 100 mailers do you think they consider a success, their KPI? Do you think it's 1 to 2 subscribers per 100 mailers, 4 to 7, 11 to 15? Or do you think all of those are low and it's much higher than that? If you said higher, you were absolutely 100% wrong. It is 1 to 2%. That is 1 to 2 subscribers per 100 mailers is considered a success. Now that might seem kind of low to some people, but if you think about it, how many of those do you get in the mail that you don't even open and then you just round fall right away? Now that subscription, they call that a conversion rate. Conversion is when you take someone from kicking the tires and convert them to a sale or some other call to action like signing up for your email newsletter or in our case, subscribing to our YouTube channel. Direct mail pieces equate to views of your videos on YouTube and subscriptions to subscribing to our channel, our most important call to action. So what is considered successful on YouTube? 3 to 5 subscribers per 1,000 views. So that's a 0.3 to 0.5% success rate. And it makes sense if you think about it. Just because you liked a video or got value out of it doesn't mean you're going to subscribe to a channel. Watching videos is one thing, but viewers are serious when it comes to adding another channel to their already full subscription list. So here's how to calculate that KPI. Our channel currently has 520 subscribers and 22,740 total views. So we're going to take total subs divided by the total views for the channel and multiply that by 100 to turn it into a percent, and that's 2.9%. Well above the average. So we're doing pretty good there. Yes. We're doing pretty good. Comments aren't as effortless as hitting a like button. It takes a little bit of time, effort, and thought for a viewer to come up with a suitable comment to post. Unless you're a hater. YouTube looks at it as a form of engagement, where the viewer, outside of watching your video, engages with you in some way. You know, commenting, liking, sharing. And commenting they look at as a very good form of engagement. So, what's the number? 5 comments per 1,000 views is average. So that's 0.5%. So our channel currently has 150 comments, which, I don't know, seems kind of low. But when you divide it by the 22,740 views we have, we get a percentage of 0.66, which is above that 0.5% average. So we're actually doing pretty good. Once you get subscribers, how many views can you expect per video? 50, 75, 100? Is that low, high? The average is 140 views per 1,000 subscribers. So that's 14%. So if you have 500 subs like us, you would expect about 70 views on average per video. Hitting the like button is easy and effortless. So how many would you consider good? The average is 40 likes per 1,000 views. That's a 4% success rate. So we currently have 664 likes, sounds pretty good. Divide that by our total views, 22,740, and we get 2.9%. That's below the 4% average. Okay, well, not great, but that's good information to have. We know we're doing good in some areas and not so good in others, so it gives us something to look at. So now with a year of content and 50 plus videos, we can look at the individual videos and see how the likes compare. This can help tell us what's popular and what's not. All this begs the question, great if your stats are good, but what if they're not? Then what do I do? Well, the first thing that comes to mind is the advice my father would always give me if I channel him, which is just quit. Why go on? I mean, just admit failure and be done with it. You know, go back to working at a video store. At least then you'll be, you know, close to movies at least, right? There aren't any video stores left, you say? Well, there are 10 Blockbusters. They're all in Alaska, where you freeze your ass off, but that's life. And hey, think about it. That's 10 stores down from the 9,000 they had in the 90s. Yeah, that's some serious KPI. What's that percentage, kid? Huh? Figure that out and put it in your pipe and smoke it. No. Don't quit. Do not listen to my father's advice. I didn't. Hunker down, because next week's video, we're going to give you some awesome resources to help you figure out what is and what isn't working and give you some guidance. There's some really great stuff out there. We're also going to talk about search ranks in YouTube. Where do your videos show up in search? Which is pretty important because YouTube is the second most used search engine after Google, you know, the Google that owns YouTube. In the meantime, calculate those stats. We would love to see them. Post them down here in the comments. Thanks for watching, and do watch our other videos on all subjects pertaining to filmmaking and video production. We'll see you next week. Okay, let's do the whole thing again.